What's good, man? Today I'm gonna respond to Hassan Campbell. He did a video on Tory Lanez, man. He was upset, bro. He made it a racial thing, and I understand because in California it is racial, bro. In the prison system, that's one thing you gotta understand too. So allegedly he was hit by a Mexican, allegedly, right? Tory Lanez, 14 times, and he's clinging for his life, man. He's pissing a lot of people off because Tory Lanez is famous and rich, so that's gonna happen, bro. All of his people are rich and famous, and they got a lot of pull in the industry, so you're gonna hear about it. So that's what's going on. I sent mine to Hassan Campbell. Subscribe to him, real good channel. But I'm just gonna respond to this respectfully and just not give you game on California, but someone who's been in the system and things that knows a lot. I'm just gonna tell you, bro. You know, he said that it needs to go up, that the brothers need to respond, and so he made it a racial issue, and that's gonna happen because they just kicked off a few weeks ago, bro, on the same yard. So there's a lot of tension on that yard, but what you gotta understand, that's a S&Y yard. That don't make them no punks. I'm just saying, that's not a GP yard. On GP yard, it would have been everywhere, all through the state. But that's a S&Y yard, bro. And people gotta understand, a lot of people on GP end up there, and they start throwing gangs. There's a lot of gangs there. And that's what's going on, bro. People get jealous. People, you know, according to reports, bro, Tory Lanez was running the yard. He was running around, throwing his weight around, deboning people. He got all the money. People backing him up. They caught him slipping, walking by himself, and whacked him, bro. Almost took his win. So, you know, I agree with you in the sense of, bro, it's going to kick off regardless, bro, but it's not. It's a PCR. So for those of you who don't know, there's GP and PC. That don't make no one no punk, because S&YR and PCRs are actually more dangerous because they don't got to ask for permission. If they get into another race, as a Mexican and black, they don't got to ask the homies. They just take off, or they do what they do, pick up a knife and start butchering. But that's what's going on, bro. And Tory Lanez, you know, Hassan Campbell, bro, like, I understand what you're saying, but you got to understand too, bro, that fool's walking around throwing his weight around, from what I heard. So, bro, if you want to be tough, there's a lot of tough guys, bro. Like, there's a lot of people that are envious, bro, clout chasers, people that ain't got it like him. When you say, oh, well, I'm big balling, I'll get you this and that, bro, people be hating, bro. You know that, bro. That's what happened, probably. Or he probably disrespected someone. See, no one knows the ins and outs. We're just hearing, oh, he got booked. Everyone's throwing a sympathy party. And I understand, bro. You should, if you're a fan or that's your boy. But it's deeper than that, bro. And there's a lot of politics in California. And it's going to go up, bro. It's what it is. It happens all the time, bro. He's not the only one. Thank God he survived. But I think it's a deeper issue than just race. I think he was doing something. And yeah, of course, bro, if you're a different race, it enhances the aggression and, you know. So, yes, bro, it does have something to do with it. But that's not the whole picture. You know what I'm saying? Tory Lanez is involved in the gangs. And come on, bro. So when you're involved in that life, bro, it going to find you. And I heard they caught him on the track and they butchered him by himself. He didn't have his people with him. That's what happens, bro, when you're always with your people, and especially on a PCR. Like I said, bro, no one got to ask for permission. You're throwing your weight around. All someone got to do is strap up. A lot of them people are lifers, bro. They ain't got nothing to lose. Like, come on, bro. We need to look at the bigger picture. Yes, it is racial to a certain extent, but he's living that life. And what comes with that life is that. You're going to run into people. You ain't the hardest motherfucker in the yard, bro. You know what I'm saying? No one is. There's always someone harder and badder than you. And we can make it a racial thing. And like I said, it probably has something to do with it, but it's not. That's not the whole picture, bro. Look at the individual. Was Tory Lanez a good boy? Was he not throwing his weight around? Was he not a leader on in the yard, on the PC yard, bro? Come on, let's be honest, bro. Where everyone's tripping. That's what happens on those yards. You're a man for yourself. You get into it with someone, you're liable to get whacked. That's California, bro. They don't care who you are, how much money you are, how famous you are, where you're from, what race you are. Some people are just, you know, they'll boom. Like, that's what happened. So look at that, bro. But no disrespect to nobody. I pray he makes it. But this is what happens. It comes with this life, and people need to stop sympathizing, over-sympathizing. Sympathize because he's a human, bro. And no one deserves to get treated like that. But when you're living that life, bro, come on. That comes with it. Think about it. You can't now pick and choose. Oh, because he's famous, and now, oh, poor him. Oh, he's black, so it's a racial thing. That's all you know. Come on, bro. It has nothing to do with that. It feels that way. You know what I'm saying? But it's a bigger picture, bro. People are thirsty for power. They probably just don't like you. And that's a PCR. It's not the Mexicans attacked him. No, it's a Mexican that attacked him on the SNYR. So it'll be different if it was on a GPR. He's walking around and a whole group of homeboys jumped him and whacked him. Then it's like, oh shit, it's just total racial war. But it's not like that, bro. So I just want to clear the air with that. Hassan Campbell, let me know what you think, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro, I respect you, and you speak a lot of facts, bro. So I'm going to leave it at that. And I hope Tory Lanez makes it, bro, but it's deeper than how you feel, bro. Like, it's not just that, bro. It's not, oh, he's black, let's get him. No, it's, he did this, he did that, he did that, and he happens to be a different race. So people are, come on, bro. Like, that's how it is in there. How you think he went so long without getting hit? All of a sudden he gets hit because something happened. If it was so racial, he would have made it past day one. You feel me? How do you make it this far? Because something happened, bro. We got to get the whole story. You don't know if he did something to somebody or, like I said, he was deboing people, throwing his weight around. You think you're just going to do that and no one's going to do anything about it? Or you think it's all gravy on the SNYR? Because it's that, bro. They're going to pick up that chunky monkey and, you know what I'm saying? Whoop. And I'm talking about Bone Crusher. That's what I mean by that. They're going to pick up the chunky Bone Crusher and whoop. You know what I'm saying? So that's just slang, bro. So that's what it is, man. So my respect to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of folks, man. And I don't like hearing this racial shit too much, bro, because people be overusing it. You know, every time a Mexican gets hit, everyone's like, oh, he's Raza and it's United. Or every time black is, it's deeper than that, especially in California, man. So I want people to understand that. Let me know what you think. Appreciate everybody. Program time.